Hello, everybody out there, and a link to the past randomizer league channel. We are in the playoffs here in the open league as we have Sorbet Club versus IrritablePenguin against Sin versus IrritablePenguin. So we are looking at IrritablePenguin wins today. They are moving on to the conference semifinals. Sorbet Club trying to stretch it out to a game 5 as we are about to get underway here. And there we go. We got a hard map compass shuffle today, so we'll see what kind of seed we get today. Yep, just a normal open start, but with map compass shuffle. It's gonna be like a hard item pull, like the tournament was. We get a bomb right there out the card already. That's good. Tier 1 pull is gonna be a 5 rupees. We'll head into the uncle. We find our first map. Oh. Yeah, that's not a very useful map, but we normally find that in an escape sequence anyway, so kind of vanilla? Question mark? We find a heart container there as well in the uncle chest. We are gonna save a quick head over to the sanctuary, see what we got from there. And we get our first shield. So yeah, we do not know where the crystals and pentas are today until we find maps for set dungeon. So we will not see a map check early. Okay, we're gonna skip Lumberjack. For now, we're gonna head right into Lost Woods. Normal route for runners till they find the boost, then they might check it. As we find our first green 20 there in Skull Woods. Most likely a male upgrade, since we will not be getting any kind of armor upgrade at this point. And there is our first compass. She is compass against towers. Then go ahead, save a quick out of there. See where they decide to go next. They're gonna route south to Kakariko. While Penguin, meanwhile, does have one bomb, so he's gonna go ahead and make the journey into Kakariko. Hopefully find some more, maybe farm some up in the little bombable hut. We'll see how it goes. For those bombs in the 50-50 bushes, not finding any. And he is going right in the blind spot. Hopefully he finds some bombs or money for bombs. And there we go. Now we got some good RNG on Sid's side as he finds 2 bombs. Hey, blind side, we got 10 arrows. 20 bucks. There's the Moon Pearl. And the flippers. Okay. And we see Bombos on the race game today. Probably gonna need that. As well, we find the book in the back of Blind's hut today. Not quite enough for bottle vendor, but it's gonna have to go buy bombs since we did not find any in Blind's hut today, so check the back of the tavern, free the chicken, get a piece of heart as well. Let's see what we got in the library today. Library is going to have a bottle. Unless they find boots pretty soon, probably not going to see that bottle again. Got the chicken out. You're gonna free that chicken as well. Always free your chickens, folks. Come on. Right into the chicken hut today. Always free your chickens. Sin is gonna take that little bombable hut there. Gonna farm some bombs out of here. Void pay the 50 rupees. Ooh, there's a fire rod at first chest at the well. Early fire source is always good in this game. As well as the heart container. Okay, we take early health. Heart container again. There's a flute. And more bombs. Okay, should have went to the well first, see? Could have had bombs that way. But we do have a flute. Do not have enough for the bottle vendor yet. See if he tries some crafty way to get the 100 rupees. And it looks like he is not gonna get the bottle vendor right now. It's okay. We have the flute. We can get back here quickly. Alright. So yeah, hard item pool means you're capped out at tempered star. There will be no silver arrows. We have capped out at green mail. And maximum 14 hearts. So it's just like the tournament that ran earlier this year. And added with that will be a map compass shuffle. So we'll interesting to see how this plays out today. See where Penguin decides to go from here. He is gonna go to the desert area. Book in hand, it makes sense. Just a green rupee at the desert ledge today though, but we'll see if a glove shows up here. As he may or may not be able to beat this. Depends how much magic you get. Second shield out of Desert Palace. Looks like we're boots locked, so we're not going to be able to go too much further. He is going to go ahead and exit out the right side of the desert here. And Sin is right on his tail, going to look up. Desert. Nope, he is leaving. Just kidding. We're going to get a damn check, then a Gina check here on Penguin's side. Yes, the MSU you're hearing is the 8-bit Disney. So you're gonna hear a lot of Disney sounds. There's some money. Found 300 rupees in Agina's cave. And from there we have just the bombs. It's gonna make your way over to the mini Moldorm cave. And Penguin with that money in hand gonna buy 3 bombs for the bottle vendor. Woof. Gonna reset, save his money. Probably a good idea. Nice use of the fire rod shot. Take out that middle mini. Oh, very well done. Mini Moldorm cave there on Sin's side. You get a map. Still works, okay. There's the blue boomerang. 50 more rupees. Some more bombs and 10 arrows. Where our runners go from here. Okay, Sin is gonna go ahead and head over to Ice Rod Cave here. Try not to get bullied too much. take the water away here for a little bit of safety. Those crabs hurt. And here we have just a piece of heart, so not much progression going on here. Like those flippers lead to something on Hobo or the waterfall fairy. And see where Sin decides to go. Yep, he is gonna follow those flipper checks. And unfortunately, Mulder being Mulder, not playing nice there on Penguin's side. Like 20 rupees there on Lake Hylia Island. Map? I don't know. Okay. 20 rupees off the Hobo though. Not gonna find it there. He's gonna go, yep, he is gonna go ahead and go up to the waterfall cave here. See what's on the Zoro ledge. Okay, waterfall cave. Ooh, there's the hook shot. Okay, now we got some stuff to do. Now we have all of East Death Mountain to explore with the hook shot and flute in hand. We find just the bobs there on Zoro's ledge. Not quite enough money for the scamfish itself, but I have a feeling we're going to see the play up the mountain here on Sin's side. Using that boomerang to help navigate the star group here to rescue the old man. We're waiting for Sin to come out of the cave with the old man. Does he have him? He's got him. I just gotta try to avoid the dead rocks here. And the boulders. And a lot of stuff flying at you for a piece of heart. See if he decides to go up to Speck Rock here. We're just gonna head right over. Nope, he's gonna go up to Speck Rock. Find 50 rupees on top. Oh, that was a glove there inside Spectacle Rock. Another one of our pieces of Dark World access. Now we are just a hammer or glove away from Dark World access. You see, Penguin is gonna go ahead and skip out on Spectacle Rock now. He might come back to it later, but he wants to go check out Paradox Cave and Spiral Cave here. First two of... There's our first sword. Palace. Another heart container. A bug net. We got some more bombs and another heart container. Okay, well, it's a pretty healthy scene so far. Already at 9 hearts. Or, yeah, 9 hearts, yep. Remember, they cap out at 14. Island, we're just gonna have a piece of heart today. Check Spiral Cave here. Hearts cap at 14 in Heart Item Pool, yep. Spiral Cave, we're gonna have just 20 rupees. We must go elsewhere for our next piece of progression. Might see a flute to 5 here for an Eastern Palace Saha check. And we are not, as he's gonna go try to rescue a man. Should be pretty easy with the store though. Probably gonna go check out Spectacle Rock after this. Find his glove. While Sin is headed back to the sanctuary, I'm gonna check the back of Escape here with that glove in hand. And he is skipping down on Spectacle Rock here. Gonna miss out on that glove, unfortunately. There's 3 bombs. The map of Pod and the small key. Okay. The Penguin is gonna head over to the Eastern Palace area here. And Sin is gonna go ahead and try to make the trek through here. Through 2 Dark Cross. Fire rod in hand, which means that it is in logic. Green Pendant will be at Skull Woods today. And we already had the map for that, so we didn't technically need to talk to him. Thanks, Saha! Piece of heart. Map of the Youth Town. And 20 rupees and piece of heart in Dark Cross. So, not gonna find it there. Sin headed towards the Desert Palace area now. Technically completable if he had the boots. But he's gonna find out quickly that he can't beat this without the boots, so. As we are regaled with the lovely DuckTales team here in Eastern Palace, will we find our next piece of progression? Items just gonna be a piece of heart. Of course, with the map compass shuffle, we're gonna find 2 extra items in each dungeon today. And there's our second club in Eastern Palace. Okay, so that is known Dark World access. It looks like Sin is gonna make that play into Eastern Palace here, and gonna be his mitts. our big key. ₹20 there. Check one more check here in Eastern Palace, not in Logic, without the lamp, of course. Have a little trouble finding the door. There you go. Find another map to Eastern Palace. Oh, okay. Yep, just letting them know that he is still at Eastern Palace, sir. Thank you. There is Mitz and Dark World. That's his first sin. Let's see where Penguin wants to go next. He's gonna take that to the back of Escape here. Of course he is, because he just found his first glove. Go ahead and make the trek to the Dark Cross for his piece of heart. Trouble fighting that key rat. You can hear him. It says, I'll come back. See, looks like Penguin might be headed towards the front of Escape now. As we do find out that Eastern Palace is going to be our first crystal. It's our tracker pool float. Shouts to pool float. Already picking up on that. Thank you very much, pool float. Then taking those mitts and blue, headed over to the mire area already. See what we need for Misery Mire at this point. And it is Bombos. He could go in there. Not sure if he wants to just yet. So we can find 300 rupees and a map to Turtle Rock. He says no thank you. Yep, Penguin left the glove in Spectacle Rock, but looks like he is going to make that trek back up there. It's actually going to pay out, because now he can go ahead and do Dark Death Mountain to combo in with that. And he is, again, missing out on Spectacle Rock here. So we'll see what his plan is. Okay, that's Sen, I'm sorry. Sen is going up the Dark Death Mountain. That makes sense. Never mind. I got the... Yeah. Alright. Eddie, alright. Said headed up the Dark Death Mountain here. Gonna check 6 more items. Find out our Turtle Rock information. Will we find something good up here? We shall see. Yes, Penguin's gonna take the little bit easier route here to Dark Cross. Don't worry about finding the key, right? Alright, first check. Super Buddy Cave. We got 100 rupees and 20 rupees. Okay. Okay. Get a good look at a Turok medallion. It is Quake. Okay, that probably be another one that we need, as we do know that Turok is a crystal. Okay, first look at Hookshot Cave. We got a map to Hera. Okay. More information. And another map to GT. Less information. Thank you. Some bombs. And 10 arrows. Not much happening on Dark Death Mountain today. Just some information. As Penguin finally gets his heart piece out of Dark Cross, gonna go ahead and save a quit. See what he decides to do next. Like he's thinking Zora. Ice Rod Cave. Or, no, he already did that. Yep, he's going to Zora. Got enough money for the scam fish right now. As Sin is heading into the village of Outcasts. Okay, there is a lot of money in the chess game today. Brewery, we got our first bottle. And Zora's gonna have 1% money back. Ooh. Unfortunate. We find a couple of spire there and the C-shaped house. Yep, so yeah, Penguin now headed back up to Spectacle Rock, knowing that his next piece of progression is there. It's his last location. You see Sin for going to a rock dip, he's gonna head right into the digging game. Another map, Ice Palace. Okay, so that's more information we got, and that was a crystal at Ice Palace. Nice bomb jump there from Penguin. He's gonna head over to Dark Death Mountain for his disappointment. We get a good look at Stumpy here. Stumpy have our goods today. Just a piece of heart. Sin did skip these down, yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to skip or go into Thieves' Town without the hammer in a map compass shuffle, as you're pretty much guaranteed an item in there. So really hard to skip out on that. As we get a first look at the Hype Cave here on Sin's side, there's our lamp. Piece of heart, 10 arrows, 20 rupees, and a bow to go along with that lamp, making that a completable Eastern Palace. And he is gonna go ahead and take that bow and lamp into Eastern Palace. Gonna go ahead and finish it off. See where Penguin decides to go from here. Probably gonna head to the village. Forgetting he has the flute, they can flute right there, but he's like, I'm gonna take a stroll today. It's a nice day. Looks like he is headed for the woods here. He does have the fire rod, so technically completable. Item is a compass. As Sin heads into his Armos fight here, gonna pick up his first crystal, hopefully. Get that nice quick kill there on Armos Knights. Nicely done there. It's 50 rupees for his trouble and crystal number 1 at about 32 minutes in. I think he wanted to take the hand of take him out of there, but I'm gonna go ahead and, hey, there's a master sword on the sick kid. That would have been nice to have for Go Woods here. Sin is buying a potion now. Probably gonna make the same play in the Skull Woods here coming up. Sin is gonna go ahead and head into the Thieves down here. They known crystal, of course. You see that, of course, Skull Woods being that green pendant. Gonna have an X check for Sahashala. Go ahead and burn down these Gibdos. Gonna map the Swamp Palace. I need lots of maps here. Ooh. You hate to see it. Penguin getting grabbed there by the hand. Did not want to do that. I just gotta take the long way around, get some extra magic in. and makes his way to the back of the town. And showing his displeasure with that beetle there, giving him the pot into the spike. Hey, Fighter Sword Mothula. Not a fun fight, but we'll see if Penguin can take him down here. And a couple fire rod shots in hand. Trying his best not to get hit by his spikes, but not doing very well here. Down to 4 hearts. But gets the moth down with 2 hearts left. Good job there by Penguin. 300 rupees for his trouble. And the green pendant. Very well done. We find another bottle there at Deep Style with a berry in it. And again, gonna be orphaning that big chest. And Penguin's gonna finish up his round of checks here in Skull Woods. A little off script there, but saves it nicely done. Hey, there's another sword on Bumper Ledge that we cannot get. We do not have the cape. But it's good to know that it's there. There are 4 swords placed in the game, however, you can only get 3 of them. Just a reminder, we are playing Hard Item Pool Map Compass Shuffle here. This is game 4 between Sin2324 and IrritablePenguin. And if Sin wins today, their team will go on to the conference finals. If you're familiar with the tournament that was ran earlier this year, they ran the Hard Item Pool tournament, and where you can max out at Tempered Sword. There is no male upgrades. You're capped at 14 hearts, and there are no silver arrows in the pool. Or conference semifinals, excuse me. You're right. Thank you, Radical Sniper. I need to be corrected now and then. That's why I have you open. See, chat, you're like my second commentator today. I appreciate it. Thank you. And as so they are lapping over each other, I'll go ahead and like to remind you, give these runners a follow. They are doing a great job. They have put on a great show here in the Open League this year. They are fighting for a chance into the Invitational next year. And please show these runners some support, as well as my tracker Pool Float and our restreamer Oro. So be sure to give them some love as they deserve it. Uh, the Master Sword that Sin has came off a Sick Kid. And there is another sword on Bumper Ledge, but we do not have the gate for it, so we can't get that one yet. So yeah, whenever if Penguin goes to check the bottle on Sick Kid, he'll get another sword. Be interesting to see where that if that cape ends up turns up somewhere. We can possibly get a third one. And that is indeed the second bow and the top of Thieves Town. That's interesting. The first bow was in Hype Cave. Because Sen went ahead and skipped Thieves Town the first time. He just routed down the Hype Cave, and he just got that bow out of Hype Cave. Yeah, it's hard item pool. As Penguin takes on Blind here. Sen is finishing up his checks in Skull Woods. Nicely scripted blind fight there on Penguin's side. And Sen is going to see that Tempered Sword on Bumper Ledge here. And be like, I want that, but can't have it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and head on over to Catfish, assumably, since he can't check Graveyard Ledge or King's Tomb. Possibly head down to Palace of Darkness. Meanwhile, Penguin is going to take the south route here, taking game and stumpy into Hype Cave. Yeah, we're missing some key items, like the hammer, the mirror, anything like that that gets us further into dungeons. See what the Catfish is gonna have for us today. Second scam fish, oh, give us just a piece of heart. We're headed pod, folks. As we do get info that Swamp is a pendant today. And that is all our pendant information, I believe. As we find out that Eastern was a 5-6 crystal, we have access to a perilous pyramid fairy. Woof. The Penguin did grab the Smith. It's going to take about a little world tour here. Sin is going to go ahead and check the pyramid as well. It's going to be 50 rupees today. While Penguin is headed into Hype Cave, going to get that lamb. And that's about it. The top chest here will be 20 green 20. As he already found the boat in Deep Zone. Hammer in Pyramid Fairy is a possibility. As Penguin finally heads to Sick Kid, could get that Master Sword. Probably wishes he would have had that a little bit earlier, but what can he do? And we are in Pod. Oh, it's sunny in here. Oh boy. Immediately bow locked as we find the big key in the first chest. There is our Quake medallion. That is going to be needed for Mystery Mire. And wasted no time. Penguin is going to take that right to Mire. Oh, it's Bombos for Mire. Sorry, it's Quake for TR. My bad. Got it backwards. See, Sin is gonna try to set up the Death Warp here. No hammer in hand, can't really continue quickly. We find a key. There's 2 small keys in the front since we are bull locked. And we're gonna continue on. Penguin gonna turn in that green pendant first. There's the hammer on green pendant. Holy cow. Wow. So this routing for Penguin here is working out very nicely. Gonna be able to take that hammer and complete pod right in one trip. And just because Penguin likes it so much, we get to hear more DuckTales. So yeah, unfortunately for Sin here, this is going to be a double dip of pod here. Still waiting on the items here in pod as we find most all the keys now. We're gonna head up the Harmless Hallway. We find a compass to pod. Thanks. We know there's 4 checks left now. 3 of them over here in the dark maze. Ease the heart. Chest, we're gonna find 20 rupees, so gonna have to save and quit, and let's see where Set goes next. Is Penguin will undoubtedly go right into pod from here. And he is gonna go ahead and turn to that green pendant and feel a little bad that he didn't do it right. There is that hammer there. And let's see where he decides to go now. Oh, he's cleared most of pod already. Let's see if he goes somewhere different. Looks like he is going to be heading up to Death Mountain here. Probably going to take the... Nope, he's not sure where he wants to go. He looks... Okay, let's go to Ice Palace. Ice Palace is now completable. Yeah, no Samaria in hand. Gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way with the Ice Palace bomb. As we're getting a Pyramid Fairy check here on Penguin side. Will we find anything good in the Pyramid Fairy? Boots are out there. We need that to complete desert. Piece of heart. 20 rupees. Nothing in Pyramid Fairy today. As we get a B for our trouble. There's the cape and Ice Palace. That will get us a tempered sword if he wants it. Yeah, Sin has not done the blacksmith chain yet. Does not have that quake. Sets up the bomb drop perfectly done. Still a good piece of tech to learn if you don't know it. sometimes you have to come into Ice Palace without the Sabaria, so. See where Penguin decides to go from here. It looks like Penguin is gonna be headed the same way, probably at the Ice Palace. We are getting double Ice Palace dips here from both of our runners. If we find the Ice Rod in Ice Palace, that makes sense. George, some nice bomb strats there with the Pin Gators. Get that cape, probably gonna get that tempered sword after. Yeah, up to 12 hearts now. And we find the mushroom in the big chest. Also, nice bomb jump there from Penguin as well. As we're gonna get a look at the Ice Tea Root come up here on Sin's side. Check before Cold Stare, it's just the key. Sin is about to drop into the Cold Stare fight. Probably going to use the Bombos Medallion to break open the shell. Have a few more Fire Rod shots. Ooh, misses to spin to get him in the corner though. See how you. Oh no! Might have a fairy. Does not. Oh, that's unfortunate. He did have a blue potion there, but opted not to use it. That is quite unfortunate there for Sin. And we will see probably simultaneous coaster fights here coming up, as they are both entering about the same time now. And indeed, here we go, simultaneous coasters. Let's see how each one does. Penguin gets the spin off this time, using the fire rod to his advantage. Watch out for those icicles, they do hurt. Nicely done by both runners. If we just get another green 20 for our trouble, but another crystal down for both players here. We are up to 4 each. Still on the lookout for those boots for Desert Palace. Sin heading over to probably Hera. Meanwhile, Penguin gonna turn in that mushroom. Just 50 rupees today. You can buy a blue potion while you're there. Yep, we need the Cadus Samaria and the boots. We are good to go, I believe. Mirror will not be required. Swap is a pendant today. Penguin gonna head into Palace of Darkness. Space 6 has not been here yet as we get a ether tablet check. Just gonna find a map. We already know everything. We don't need any more maps, thank you. Yeah, if Helma has something of importance here, that could be big for Penguin. Meanwhile, we're getting a look into Tower of Hera. Look. Find the basement, the big key in the cage basement. Find a single arrow. Good little fancy Hera pot here. He'll line himself up, hopefully. I see so many different variations and they all work. Yes, we're gonna find. Oh, there's the small key. Okay. Find a piece of heart. Would not be surprised to see Sin come back in, check the basement. just to map on here on Helmasaur, but crystal number 5 as or 4, 5, 4. Sorry, crystal number 4. They're not gonna go ahead and do the basement. They can check out Spike Cave. Piece of Heart and Spike Cave today. Penguin making his way back to the Helmasaur here in Pod. Let's see where Sen decides to go next. Gonna turn in that mushroom. Sen did skip Hera Basement, yep. Thought about saving the Quiddy, but it's like, I need another potion. And looks like Sid is gonna go ahead and do the Smith chain here. Gonna get that Quake Medallion off the Smiths today. Down goes the king of the Helmasaurs. What will we find? It's just 20 rupees, but hey, not much going on in Pod today, but we'll see if that pedestal might come into play yet. We have not checked pedestal. Pet is very much alive. We could have had the cage. Desert Palace is boots lock, yes. And there you see Sid going to grab that tempered sword off a bumper ledge. It gives more firepower. Okay, this is probably the Smith chain check here. As you're gonna have to do a mirrorless, but not much you can do about it without a mirror. And also hammer pegs here, which we have not seen yet. Could also be the big chest in Thieves Town. We have not seen that. Just 10 bobs there in hammer pegs today. Go ahead and grab our Smith thread, save a quit, take him back home. Find that Quake Medallion. While Penguin cleaning out Pod here, not gonna find anything useful. Yep, it's never the sound big chest until it is. Alright. It is possible the mirror could be at purple chest, like the worst location it could be. We might not even see the mirror though. Mirror could be chilling at GT at this point. Boots and cane for go mode. We're gonna get simultaneous purple chests. Oh, Penguin's gonna go get the sword first. Which makes sense. You want that sword. Purple chest just having a compass today, however. And it looks like Sin thinking Bombo's tablet, possibly. Or Pyramid Fairy, that's true. He has not done Pyramid Fairy yet. Can't Bombo's tablet without the mirror. You are correct. See, this is why I need chat. Keep me honest. Yep, Pyramid Fairy did not have anything, unfortunately. We already saw that on Penguin's side. So what's left for our register check? I mean, we can go into Meyer. There's a Hera basement that Send Miss. There's Thieves on Big Chest. That's about it. So you see, Sin is gonna go ahead and make the play in the Misery Mire here. As Penguin gonna head up to Hera. Getting bullied by the boulders. And bullied by the Dead Rocks as well. So 2 extra checks here in Misery Mire with Map Compass Shuffle. We got 4 big items possibly coming up here in Mire. few of these runners, you had to pretty much think about every single check in the game here. There's the big key. On our way to the cutscene chest here in Mystery Mire. Will this be our answer? Will we find the progression? Not yet. We're still looking. Hey, big chest, just a compass today. No. One more check. We find 20. It's not in Mire. No. Oh, no. Go back in, Penguin. There you go. Zen has not done the front of escape yet. He's gonna go check that first. And we'll see what we get out of the base for the Hera. Alright, this time I like to ask everyone to get up and stretch while we have a little coffee break here at Hera. Yeah, if it's not here at Hera, it is the big chest in Thieves Town. There's nothing else left. Moment of truth coming up here on Penguin's side. Will we find what we are looking for? Half magic? No! Oh, we gotta go back to Thieves Town! And of course, Penguin is gonna probably go to Mire and be thoroughly disappointed. Or Spike. Yeah, Spike. We have already seen Spike Cave. It was just a piece of heart. See where Sin decides to go from here. Oh, Sen has not checked Zora either. And I believe this will be Penguin's play in the mire. No one has checked pad, no. Pedestal's not open yet until we find the mirror, though. See where Sin decides to go from here. He is gonna... And he's going to Agina. We know Agina is not the answer. We must go to the big chest in Thieves Town. Get a little bit of money back there from Zora. And he is gonna head up to the basement of Hera again. And we know that is not the answer. And I think after this, there's only one check left for Sin, and that would be the Thieves Town big chest. Yep, as soon as Penguin is done with Mire here, all he will have is the big chest in Thieves Town. What do you think we're gonna find in that big Thieves Town big chest today? We're gonna find the boots, mirror, powder, shovel, Kane. Kane would open up, yep. Kane would open up TR and finish Mire, so that'd probably be the best thing they could find. You see Sin given the bad news that is not in Hera basement. Although half magic is a nice thing to have, not what we're looking for. See where Sin decides to go next. Will he go to 3 or 5? He is going to 3. He's thinking Thieves Town. He might be thinking Pet as well. No, he is going to Thieves Town. And Penguin is right behind him. Here we go. Big chest D sound. What do we got? It's the mirror! Oh no! Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, now we have Swamp open. Hooray! Pedestal is in play, folks. And Sen not wasting any time to head straight to Swamp. 8 items in Swamp. You're gonna check K45 here. Got a lot of mirror checks to do. K45, Bombo Tablet, Graveyard Ledge. Not K45 today. Well, this has been a seed, hasn't it? And yep, and Sen is gonna go ahead and go down to the Bombo Tablet here. Gonna check out, see what's there. Meanwhile, get a little divergence here. Penguin's going up to check Graveyard Ledge. Hey, Mambo Tablet, what do you got? Mambo Tablet's just 20 rupees. And we're headed into Swamp Palace, and it's just a green 20 there on Graveyard Ledge, so looks like Swamp might be the answer today. Oh, and Penguin gonna go ahead and check Checkerboard Cave here. Opti does skip that south route out of the Village of Outcasts. We got just a compass there, Checkerboard Cave. Yeah, 8 big items in Swamp Palace. Hard to pass that up. And here comes the pet check. Or not. Nope, now he's gonna route down to Swamp Palace from the village. Thought we might get a pet check there real quick, but not to be. So yeah, the penguin going for the full clear of the mirror checks before going into the swamp might not pay off for him here. And yeah, you gotta check left side right away because you don't really want to come back in here if you don't have to. Hey, here we go. Left side swamp. Well, fine. Got a piece of heart. And there's the big key, so we do not have to come back in at all. Got a vanilla big key in swamp today, so that's good. Check everything right away. See if Penguin decides to go ahead and do left side or if he wants to skip it. Kind of hard to skip it when you need 2 items still, however. The big chest's gonna have just a green 20, so okay, looks like we're gonna have to find all our items in the back. So if Penguin decides to skip left side, he will not be punished. Another green 20 and another bottle. 2 more checks here at Swamp Palace. And take us all the way to Argus. Hey, Argus, what do you got? The K to Samaria! We found progression! Hooray! Okay, well, now we have all into the rock and Michius to go. Yeah, TR would be the play here to make. And nope, and Sin is gonna go ahead and finish up Mystery Mire here. Get another crystal down, then head up the mountain. There should be an item on Vinny. Yeah, we have 3 small keys, so there should be an item on Vinny. Just looking for those boots for go mode now. And I think Sen hoping that they are right here on Vitria so they can mirror out and do Desert Palace right after. And Sen approaching Vitria as Penguin is headed into his Argus fight, gonna find that Canis Mario. Nice phase one there on Sid's side. Down goes the big eyeball. Are we gonna find just 50 rupees? Okay. It's not gonna be in minor today. There is the Gate of Samaria on Penguin's side. Let's see where Sen decides to go next. Gonna check Checkerboard Cave here. Penguin go ahead and finish out Misery Mire as well. Sen makes his way up the mountain to Turtle Rock. The pad message for Boots is gotta go fast. Asking a question. Yep. I've seen that too often. Alright, first look into Turtle Rock here. It is completable. We're going to have to keep on looking until we find those boots, however. The boots have to be here or they are possibly on the pedestal. That is not the case of Samaria. There you go. Alright. Nice spooky action there from Penguin. No, not the shovel. Oh no. Well, at another location where the boots might be, we found the shovel. Yeah, there's the big key. And here comes the pet check on Penguin's side. Oh, baby. Will he get a blind pet check or will he read it? What the moment the chat has all been waiting for. Will we find? Gotta go fast on the pedestal. Oh, it's a blindfold, folks. It's a single rupee. Woof. Wow, Sin is over at Mimic Cave as Penguin makes his ascent into Turtle Rock. Just behind her, still looking. Yeah, it could be that shovel. There, the boots in the Crystal Roll Room. 1 hour, 46 minutes, 4 seconds. Sin has entered go mode. Finally. Wow. You just gotta find one small key here on Laser Bridge. And uh-oh. Gotta be here. Make sure you don't die. There it is. Yeah, on to try next year for Sin. Should be fairly simple with the Temper Sword. Nice go from behind strats there. Not gonna quite get the one cycle, but very nicely done. Yeah, nice quick kill there on Tridex for crystal number 6. There we are. We just need to get that Desert Palace big key. Hopefully it's just sitting on the torch. I do not believe they checked the torch. Either the small key or a big key. And it is a big key. Okay. Do not have to do any extra checks here in Desert Palace. On the landmo fight. Nice one cycle there on landmo. It's 20 rupees for his trouble. And crystal number 7. Alright, folks. We made it to crystal number 7 finally. So we are on our way to Gandalf's Tower. If you'd like to make a guess where the big key might be, get so in chat now. 1 through 22. And we do also have a channel point prediction going up where the big key will be. Will it be an even number or an odd number? If you like to try to win channel points, go right ahead. We are in GT. We're starting the whole room first. Number 1, 10 arrows. Number 2, 50 rupees. We're going left. Number 3 is the torch, 20 rupees. Number 2, Stalfo's room. Number 4 is a green 20. Number 5, Smoky. Number 6, 10 arrows. Number 7, another 10 arrows. And we're going farther left. It is a small E. Well, Penguin is going to go ahead and finish up Desert Palace here. Going to be a few minutes behind, however. Number 9, another small key. And everyone's favorite room, Rachel room. Dead, 5 rupees. Number 11, 20 rupees. Number 12, 23, 20. Number 13, 5 rupees. Well. It's not going to be in the chest there. We're going to go behind Armos here. And arrows. There's the big key. So that was 16. 16 is the winner today. Congratulations. You win my respect. Congratulations. And it looks like nobody gets 16. So nobody gets my respect. So, yeah. Nice try, Pull Float. Oh, Lana, I'm sorry. Lana being guest 16. I'm sorry. I missed that. My fault. Yes, Lana, you win. You win my respect. You already had my respect, though. I am so sorry. We're gonna make our way to the gauntlet as Penguin enters Candace Tower. Nice double spin there. Congratulations to our channel point winners, as it was an even number today. Yeah, unfortunately, Penguin is gonna head to the right side here. Not gonna find the big here. He's gambling on tile room. As down goes Voldorp 2 on Sin's side. Just a small key in tile room today, unfortunately. And we find the Cane of Burna. Trying to fill out that tracker even more. And he's gonna go full right here. It's gonna be good for him because the big key is behind our ice armor today. As Sin drops into his get it fight. Looking for that 1-in-1. And he is one and done. Okay, now just gotta hit him 4 times here. There is hit number 4. Oh no, they actually. Thanks again. It gets the torch glitch. Okay, 12 more spins here on Sin's side. Take down the big pig. In the fire rod shot there. Okay, just a couple more here, I think, and that is it right there, actually. Get those GGs. Hit chat for Sin2324. Just gotta cross the bridge. And there it is. Sin finishing with an official race time of 2 hours, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. GG. And that will mean, in Round We Trust, we'll move on to the conference semifinals as well, and we're going to eliminate Sorbine Club from the playoffs. Tough break there for Penguin. And we are now joined by the winner of the race, Sin, GG.
Yo, GG. I wouldn't call this a win though.
Well,
No.
you got to get it first. That's
I
wow.
mean, yeah, you're not incorrect. It just felt incredibly bad, like some of these locations. Especially when we got bottlenecked between like 3 awful decisions, at least on my end. Like the only thing I was praying for that there's going to be something in the Thiefstone Big Chest. Just because, like, you would have to Giga Brain play Skullwoods to get the hammer before Thiefstone, so the odds of doing Thiefstone with the hammer is incredibly low on this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would, if you would want to wait till you got the hammer to do Thiefstone, because you're right there. I mean, it's a hard call. I don't know, but
yeah. I think considering the hammer location on its own, yeah, it's a pretty tough call. Like, you just go into Skullwoods for the green pendant, that's it, and then you just run back single-handedly for Sahasrara, turn in the green pendant to just get the hammer. I guess that would, like, enable you a little bit smoother routing overall, but yeah. If there was going to be anything, I was praying it was either going to be Thiefstone Big Chest or Zora himself, because of the low money in the early game.
Yeah, that's true, because, yeah, of course, Zora not having anything, but, wow, it was such a bottleneck that both of you have just pretty much checked the whole entire game, then fighting the mirror in the big chest, and then you had to get Kane out of the swamp that led to the boots of TR, and it was could not have been fun to play it.
Oh, absolutely not. I cursed and celebrated the mirror location at the same time. So much for this seed. But yeah, this was a pretty interesting chain of items. I mean, I'd want to say 134, 135, somewhere around there. I knew I was probably only missing Samaria because it's very predictable. Like, last item in Turtle Rock is not that uncommon. It was just a matter of where is it going to be in the end. Unfortunately, it was in Swamp Palace, Pendant Swamp Palace. Even worse, it was on Argus himself, not even in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, you pretty much had to clear the whole Swamp Palace just to find what you need. Then, what did you think when you went into Turtle Rock and you find that shovel early? You're like, oh god, not more.
I mean, at that point, shovel is a trivial thing to do, and I knew I had to finish it anyway. Yeah, it's an additional check, of course. What if boots are behind there, but it's not as big of a deal anymore at that point.
I mean, were you worried about the pet at all either?
Not that much though. I had it on the back of my mind to check it just before going to Turtle Rock, in case it would be required. I was just hoping that, like, I was missing out on Samaria that would straight lead up to the boots.
Yeah, Penguin checked that, and it was just a green ruby, so,
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I think I got... I don't really remember. I probably missed out on checking that at all. We had the book very early, even. So I could have checked it on my first trip to the Dark World over there as well, and I didn't. I'm a little bit sad about the Mids location. Because there was also another backtrack to the mountain, even though there was nothing over there.
It's not a friendly seed all around. I mean, late boots, late hammer, just do every single check in the game almost. It was, without boots too, which made it worse.
Yeah, MC Shuffle is infamous for stuff like this. I've played a couple in the ladder, and yeah, it always ended up being like the one thing you skip in a dungeon is guaranteed to be something. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I actually dislike this mode, but I gotta do it, so...
Well, GGCU as your team is going to be moving on to the conference semifinals. So,
Oh yeah, thank you.
congratulations to that. So you'll be facing Bottles on Empty. As they went 3-0 and they're
It's gonna be interesting.
So, yeah, looks like you might get a week off here. So
which would be great because my schedule is horrible for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, okay.
Yep, Penguin just finishing up the Ganon fight here. I mean, overall, I mean, it was pretty good run by you, considering how late the boosts were. You had to check almost everything in the game, and you know it's still a fairly decent time for all that without the boost. So yeah, it's
fair
well
enough.
done.
Just everything felt incredibly slow the entire time. It's like the main thing about this seed. At least boots were not easy accessible in the early game, like in Castle, which I skipped early on as well. I'm not gonna lie, I lost races to stuff like that, so...
Yeah, it just felt like everywhere you went, there was nothing going on. It was just like, go do this one thing. Here's... That let you go do like 10 different things that didn't have anything, and it was just... Yeah, it just felt really slow. But...
Yeah.
Penguin trying to finish up. Get it by here. Don't fall. Okay. Just get a couple more spins here. It's low on magic, so he uses the lamp to light the torch. There it is. It just takes it all at the last second anyway. I guess we'll call that a forfeit.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, he kind of walked. He wasn't really trying. And we are joined now by the runner-up of the race, IrritablePenguin. GG, see ya.
GG.
Oh, that seed, huh?
Yeah, that was
Go ahead.
that was a thing. I felt good getting the early hammer. I felt really bad getting the late mirror.
Yeah. Oh, good. You showed us sponsor rocks here for a compass that we didn't saw. Thanks.
I think that the only things we didn't see were boots checks and the shovel, probably. So I figured I'd kill Ganon, walk off, and then go show them.
Well, we appreciate it.
Because I assume you went left in GT and got like random room and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, these I think are the only 3 checks that between the 2 of us weren't checking the entire game.
This is awful. So yeah, I figured if it was something like Thiefstone Big Shits, it's gonna be very terrible. And I didn't even make an attempt to go back either, so don't feel too bad about it.
Oh no, I went back for hammer pegs and purple chest. I was like, I could really try to meme this up and do Thieves Town Big Chest, but there's no way in hell that's going to be what I need.
Okay, that's an interesting thought, because I went back to do Smith Chain in its entirety into Big Bomb, skipping Thieves Town.
Oh, that's
interesting.
Yeah, we got Ether there. Woohoo!
So what's missing? Powder? Is the only item we are missing?
So powder had to be... did you check Lumberjack?
Nah, no reason to.
Okay, so it has to be on Lumberjack then.
Okay, well, you gotta do Aghanim then.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Come on, for the fans.
I already closed I already closed everything.
Oh,
I would have done it if I had thought that one of us hadn't checked that spot, but
oh, okay, yeah, true.
that's why I started to go up. Then I was like, wait, no, Sin might have taken a peek at it at some point during his route. I'll just go do the others real quick.
No. Unless I get boots, I usually refrain from doing that.
Exactly same.
Just because it's so much faster to run up there.
I'm trying to think, and I think Powder has to be on magic back, because I think we literally seen everything else. So
I mean, it literally can't be.
Yeah, no, it has to be on the Lumberjack ledge at this point.
Fake Powder is not in logic. So, I mean, if you play glitch logic, it might be, but
Yeah, we remove logic from it, we'll be all right. But
no logic MC shuffle. Let's go.
yeah, for how we did through the regular season and everything else, to be able to win the division as far as regular season goes by literally stealing 2 games from these guys here, and then going out with at least not getting swept here. I don't feel too bad about it.
I was hoping for the red trends. I was really expecting to lose by 10 minutes flat out.
But if you threw a little better, it might have.
Yeah. Hey, I even died to colds there, so.
Oh damn, I did not.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna, but I did not.
No. I thought I had the fairy in the bottle, but then I also forgot about the fact that right after Catfish, before going to pot, I released the fairy and bought a red potion instead. So.
That's a whoops.
Yeah, that was a solid 2-minute time loss, but yeah.
Yeah, in the waterfall fairy, I released the fairy, checked the bottle, got a B, released the B, caught the fairy back.
Oh, that's a smart move.
I was like, no, give me this back. I want this instead.
That's actually a smart move.
Which saved me on Laser
that.
Bridge. Because I think Laser Bridge was the one spot I died unintentionally. So, meh.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
well,
that's
you took the safety dose.
I did.
It wasn't that bad, so.
It still felt like ugh.
But of course, you saw the temper sword on the bumper ledge, and the cape being in Ice Palace, which would have been really helpful to have tempered in Ice Palace. So,
oh yeah.
Game.
Have we ever seen the other sword?
No.
If we did, it was a green 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know something like Swamp Pictures was a 20 or something.
We did see both bows, however. There was a bow atop of Thieves Town in the bombable.
Yeah, I got the bow in the attic.
Yep, and there was one in Hype Cave.
Oh, I did. I did. Oh yeah, I got the one in Hype Cave, right?
Yep.
So the green 20 I got in Hype Cave was my other bow. That's funny.
Yep.
Yo.
So,
interesting.
That was. Yep. Opting to skip Thieves Town first, go right to Hype Cave. So.
Yeah. I debated on it because I didn't have hammer, but then I was like, with mitts, it's easy to get here, but I may as well just do it because it's in the loop, and I'll just gamble that Thieves Town Big Chest gonna have nothing and not wait for hammer to come back.
Not even trying to hard gamble Feast on it, but it was more for me that we didn't have the mirror for Smith Chain, so it was all the more reason to save and quit from Hype Cave back to Kakariko to get Smith.
Mm-hmm.
To then do Purple Chest after Feast on. That's the initial idea behind that. At least for me.
Yeah, I did this after Hype Cave too, but I forget what I did after that.
No, I didn't even do it back then. I did it as one of my last checks after finishing Thieves without hammer. And yeah, after getting hammer, so I wrote it in hammer packs together with Smith and then Purple Chest, Big Bomb, etc. Which all led to nothing. So, yay.
Yep. And Pendant Pod let me down. I felt sad about that.
Oh yeah, that was probably the worst. Okay, let's beat Skullbolts. Let's gamble that Sazrada is not going to be super important and go straight to pot the long way around. Of course, there's not a single thing over there.
Yeah, so, I went to Sahad, then to Eastern after I got the bow. That's what I did. After I got the bow, I went down to Hype Cave with the Smith, turned the Smith in, checked Sick Kid, got Master Sword. Did the green pendant turn in and was like, oh, hammer, cool. Let's go finish Eastern like I was going to. Then we'll do pod. Then as I'm through Eastern, I'm like, wait, I have Big Bomb. I'll do Big Bomb into Catfish into pod. I'm like, wait, pod's pendant. I'll go to Ice. And so I kept putting pod off for a little bit. And then when I was in there, I was like, I should have just kept putting this thing off.
Yeah, I should have put it off altogether because there wasn't anything in there. So
it let me down. And that was the going into this. I knew I had a significant execution disadvantage and all that with this guy here because this guy's a monster. I'm just a player. So
Come again? People overestimate me vastly.
I don't because
trust me on that.
well,
like your execution is worth nothing if your gambling is like completely trash.
Well, and that was the thing. So I figured I would gamble a lot. That's why I went straight to skull when I was 8 hearts, green mail, fighter sword, Mothula. I was like, screw it, let's do it. Let's see what happens. In hindsight, I should have left there immediately, turned in the green pendant, and then went to Thieves Town. But that would have been way too clowny. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying in the interview as well. That would have been like the Giga Brain play in this, and I can hardly imagine you do that before doing Thieves Town.
Yeah, no.
So Thieves Town Big Chest being one of the last locations is like one of the best things that could happen to you in this seat.
Yep.
Probably in a race setting.
Yeah, no, I thought about it when I got the green pendant. I was like, I should go turn this in now because we have MITS access only. It's quick to get back to this spot. And I was like, but no, it just doesn't make sense. It's not going to be anything. I'm gambling it. It's fine. I'll get it later.
Yeah, there wasn't really like any good way to route it either. We didn't have the mirror anyway to get out of Thieves Town, so it would have been just another save and quit. So.
Yep, didn't have a mirror, didn't have the boots to get places quickly, so it was like save and quit, back to the house, go to Saha, hope it's something, save and quit, go to Sank, walk back over to the... Oh no, we had the flute, so I could have fluted there at least. But still, it wasn't great.
Yeah, for dungeon routing, this seat was horrible until you at least had the hammer.
Yep, and then doing caneless ice is always fun.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Especially doing it twice.
Yeah, well, I didn't have that problem, so I feel good about that.
I envy you. Can I retry? Just kidding.
I mean, you both got the bomb jump first try, so and yeah, so always good to know old tricks and such. Since
absolutely.
As you know, the cane was not available for the longest time, so.
And I had forgotten I had Bombos while I was in there, so when I accidentally hit Quake trying to quick swap over to the mirror to get through to the atrium switch, I was like, uh-oh, now I have to route this all funky so I can make sure I have enough keys to get in that right side room to get my magic filled. Filled it, looked at my menu, was like, I could have just Bombos and been fine. So I routed the hell out of Ice Palace in the dumb way just to realize, I still had enough magic to get the shell off and I'm good.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, so GG's again, though.
GG's.
Hope you guys go and, beat the next guys and make it invitational. Maybe take the whole damn thing. That'd be nice.
We'll see about that. I'm not going to make any promises because my performance in League during this season was pretty bad. And I know
it's going to be tough. I mean, I heard you guys have, bottles on empty next?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Shout out to Ninjambro.
Yep.
GG's to both of you, as we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up here. Stay tuned, though. We have plenty more matches still to come later tonight. As I pull up that screen here, I thought I had it open. I'm sorry, I do. Okay. Coming up at 8:10 p.m. we got Zelda and Chill fighting against Team Elf. It's another hard map. Pump and Shuffle. We got our restreamer Oro versus Fileon tonight. Oh, that's Tuesday night. Excuse me. Sorry. There's no other ones coming up tonight. I can read dates. Okay. Anywho, yep. So for Tracker, Pool Flow, restreamer Oro, I'm Captain 1977. GG's to both of our runners again, and have a good day.